If your legs feel heavier after 60, don't ignore it. Your body may be sending a serious warning. You stand up, but not as easily as before. You climb stairs and it feels like you're carrying weights. Even a short walk across the room sometimes throws off your balance. Sound familiar? Most people shrug and say, "I'm just getting older." But that explanation could be dangerously wrong. What you're feeling might be one of the earliest warning signs of sarcopenia, the gradual muscle loss that comes with age. The most dangerous part? It sneaks in silently. No pain, no swelling, nothing obvious, until the day you suddenly need help just to rise from a chair. But here's the part no one talks about. This decline isn't irreversible. In fact, science shows you can start regaining leg strength in just a few days. Not months, not years, days. And it doesn't require hardcore exercise or expensive treatments. It simply comes down to restoring what your body is quietly missing: 3 essential vitamins. After the age of 60, something changes beneath the surface. Your bones start to weaken, blood doesn't flow as efficiently, and your muscles, especially in your legs, begin to shrink. Most people don't feel it happening. They still eat well. They still move around, but they don't realize their legs are losing strength faster than they can recover it. According to research from the American Geriatric Society, people over 60 lose up to 3% of their muscle mass every year. In 5 years, that can mean a shocking 15% loss, enough to change how you walk, how you climb, even how you sleep. Why does it happen? The truth lies in 3 hidden culprits: declining nutrient absorption, slower circulation, and less movement. As we age, our stomach produces less acid, making it harder to absorb key vitamins like D, B12, and calcium. These aren't just numbers on a blood test. They're the fuel that keeps you, our nerves firing, and your muscles moving. Without them, the legs grow weaker, the steps get heavier, and fatigue sets in faster. And when blood flow slows down, your legs get even less oxygen and support, creating a vicious cycle of exhaustion and muscle breakdown. It might seem like cutting back on activity is the safe choice, but without movement and without the right nutrients, even small efforts won't be enough to restore your strength. The good news? You can change this quickly. Giving your body back the missing vitamins at the right dose at the right time can kickstart recovery faster than you think. There's a master switch in your body, and for most people over 60, it's been slowly shutting down without them even realizing it. That switch? Vitamin D3. This isn't just another supplement on the shelf. It's the control center for your bones, your nerves, and your muscle power. And once it starts fading, the effects spread like a slow leak through your entire system. By the time you notice that your legs feel heavier, your balance isn't what it used to be, or stairs leave you winded, it's already been happening for a while. Because here's what no one tells you. After 60, your body's ability to make vitamin D3 drops sharply. Your skin thins. Your liver and kidneys become less efficient at converting D into its usable form. And as you naturally spend less time in the sun, the shortfall grows larger and more dangerous. The result? Muscles that don't fire like they used to, legs that feel unstable, nerves that misfire, joints that ache. Even your mood and sleep can start to slip, but many brush it off as just aging. It's not. It's a biological system losing its fuel. Vitamin D3 is what allows your body to absorb calcium, yes, but that's just the beginning. It also ensures muscle fibers contract when they should. It keeps your nerves transmitting signals cleanly. It prevents silent muscle shrinkage, something that slowly robs you of strength with every passing year. Still unsure if you might be low? Subtle signs like leg cramps at night, soreness in your knees or hips, or even feeling off balance during simple movements could be your body's way of waving a red flag. Even irritability, anxious thoughts, or trouble sleeping might be part of the picture. Symptoms that look like aging but are actually nutritional red alerts. And the science? It's crystal clear. In a University of Birmingham study, seniors over 65 who took just 800 IU of D3 for 5 days saw their leg strength increase by nearly 19% in just a few weeks. In another trial out of China, older adults regained noticeable balance and leg power with D3, even without heavy exercise. Meanwhile, Harvard researchers found that seniors low in D3 were 40% more likely to fall or end up hospitalized than those with healthy levels. Let that sink in. Vitamin D3 doesn't just protect your bones, it protects your independence. When your levels are where they should be, you move with more ease, your muscles contract more efficiently, and you recover faster. Inflammation drops, you feel lighter, more stable, more in control. So, how much do you actually need? For most healthy adults over 60, experts recommend 800 to 1,000 IU per day. But those with a history of falls, balance issues, or signs of frailty may need 1,500 to 2,000 IU daily. And timing matters. For best results, D3 should be taken in the morning or early afternoon, always with a meal containing healthy fats. Think salmon, eggs, or olive oil. Avoid taking it late in the day. It can disrupt your sleep if mistimed. Can you get enough through food alone? Here's the hard truth, probably not. A serving of fatty fish gives you around 500 IU. One egg, just 40 IU. A glass of fortified milk, about 100 IU. Hitting 1,000 IU daily from food alone would require a carefully planned diet that most older adults simply don't maintain. That's why supplementation is often not just helpful, it's essential. If you're over 60, rarely go outside, follow a plant-based diet, struggle with joint pain or instability, or have fallen recently, this needs to be your priority. But be warned, more is not always better. Overdoing D3, especially beyond 4,000 IU daily for long periods, can backfire, leading to side effects like nausea, constipation, kidney stones, or heart rhythm problems in sensitive individuals. The key is balance and supervision. Use only what your body needs and have your levels checked regularly. Because when used wisely, vitamin D3 can do what no therapy or treatment can. Reactivate the strength, balance, and confidence you thought you lost forever. Stronger steps, firmer balance, clearer signals from your muscles to your brain. That's the quiet power of restoring what your body has been missing. Up next, we'll dive into another silent force behind leg weakness and how to fix it. Vitamin B12. Stay with me. Warning: if your legs feel numb, unstable, or weak, this overlooked deficiency could be silently sabotaging you. We hear a lot about B12 being important for energy or memory, but what most people don't realize is this: vitamin B12 is the lifeline between your brain and your body, especially your legs. Without enough of it, the connection between nerve and muscle becomes distorted. Instructions from your brain start arriving late, or not at all. The result? Muscles misfire, legs grow unreliable, balance starts to slip, and falls become more likely, not from clumsiness, but from a breakdown in your nervous system. And yet, most seniors don't even know they're deficient. Here's what it looks like. A strange burning or buzzing in your feet, a sense of dead weight in your lower body, feeling like your legs are asleep, or that your balance is off even on flat surfaces. Some people report brain fog, random mood swings, and even a constant low-grade fatigue that no nap seems to fix. These are not random annoyances, they're warning signs. So why is this so common after 60? The answer lies in two hidden enemies. First, absorption failure. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, especially if you've been taking medications like omeprazole or ranitidine. In this low-acid environment, your body struggles to extract B12 from food. Second, dietary restriction. Unless you eat a steady stream of red meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, your B12 intake likely falls short. And even when you do eat well, poor absorption means it may never reach your bloodstream. The result? A crisis hiding in plain sight. Scientific studies confirm what many doctors already see in their patients. A landmark study from Oxford University found that older adults with low B12 levels had worse balance, walked slower, and were over twice as likely to fall within the year. Another clinical trial published in the Journal of Gerontology gave seniors 1,000 mcg of B12 daily for just 8 weeks and saw dramatic results: less numbness, better stability, and quicker response times. B12 quite literally restores the communication line between your brain and your muscles. It does this by rebuilding the protective coating on your nerves, improving oxygen delivery through red blood cells, and ensuring lightning-fast signal transmission. Without it, muscles become sluggish and confused, legs begin to disobey, and confidence vanishes. So who's most at risk? If you're over 60, take acid blockers or metformin, follow a vegetarian or low-meat diet, have diabetes, IBS, or a history of alcohol use or digestive surgeries. You're already in the danger zone. A simple blood test could reveal what your body's been trying to tell you all along. Not all signs are obvious. Some people don't feel the classic tingling at all. Instead, they find themselves fumbling objects, experiencing strange foot pains, feeling off balance in familiar places, or just living in a haze of unexplained fatigue. But here's the good news. Catching it early makes a world of difference. Recovery happens faster. Your legs feel steadier. Your steps become more certain. Even sleep and mental clarity improve. What's the right dose? For most people over 60, 500 to 1,000 mcg of methylcobalamin daily is both safe and effective. Methylcobalamin is the active form, meaning your body doesn't have to convert it first, which is ideal for seniors whose conversion slows with age. It's available in sprays, chewables, sublingual tablets, and dissolvables. Best taken in the morning or with lunch, not with coffee or tea, which may block absorption. Can food cover your needs? Technically, yes, but realistically, no. A 3-ounce piece of beef liver has 70 mcg. Salmon gives you 4.5 mcg. 1 egg, just 0.5. A glass of milk, roughly 1 mcg. Unless you're eating a heavy meat and dairy-based diet daily, you're unlikely to hit the recommended target consistently. That's why supplements are often the smarter, safer choice. Is B12 safe? Absolutely. It's water-soluble, so any excess is simply flushed out. There's no known toxic dose for healthy individuals. However, if you're on blood thinners or have chronic kidney issues, check with your doctor. The bottom line? B12 isn't just a vitamin, it's your body's communication network. When it flows, your brain connects, your legs respond, and your confidence returns. Many seniors report feeling stronger, more coordinated, and even regaining the feeling in their feet after just a few weeks of proper B12 support. So if your legs feel weaker, if your balance feels off, if your energy feels like it's fading, don't wait. Check your B12 levels and give your body the signal it's been missing. Finally is vitamin B1. There's a reason many seniors wake up feeling like their body just won't start. It's a power outage happening deep inside your muscles, and most people have no idea the cause could be a silent shortage of something called vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Without this overlooked vitamin, your body loses its ability to turn food into fuel. It's like trying to start a car with no gas in the tank. Even if your bones are strong and your nerves are sharp, without B1, your muscles simply can't function. Every time you lift a foot, every time you take a breath, your cells depend on a tiny burst of energy called ATP. That energy is made from the food you eat. But the engine that converts food into movement only works when thiamine is present. No thiamine, no energy. It's that simple. For people over 60, the signs are subtle at first. Legs that feel unnaturally heavy, especially after minimal activity. cramps that strike the calves or feet out of nowhere, feeling winded from just one flight of stairs, a strange lightheadedness when standing, and for some, a wave of fatigue that starts in the body and creeps into the mind, dulling your motivation, stealing your appetite, making everything feel like a chore. These symptoms often get mistaken for normal aging, but in reality, they may be your body crying out for a vitamin it's no longer absorbing properly. The older we get, the harder it becomes to extract thiamine from food. Our digestive systems slow down. Medications like diuretics and metformin flush B1 out before it can be used. Even moderate alcohol intake, just a glass of wine with dinner, can block thiamine's effects. Add to that modern diet stripped of whole grains, legumes, and organ meats, and you have the perfect storm for a widespread deficiency that saps the life out of your muscles, day after day. But here's where things get hopeful. Study, as out of Japan and Europe, show that restoring thiamine, even just for a few days, can lead to dramatic improvements. Seniors who once struggled to climb stairs began moving freely again. Those who felt chained down by leg heaviness found themselves walking longer, standing taller, and even regaining a sense of drive they thought they'd lost forever. In just 1 week, many reported renewed endurance and reduced pain. No drastic change, no gym, just the right nutrient, finally absorbed. This isn't some fringe theory. This is biology. Thiamine feeds your body's energy system and supports the nerves that control your feet and legs. Without it, the signals break down, the muscles go offline, and the strength that once felt natural becomes something you have to fight for. If your energy feels off, if your steps feel heavier, if your body seems slower to respond than your mind, this could be the missing link. Vitamin B1 might not have the fame of D3 or B12, but for older adults feeling physically disconnected, it can be the quiet hero that flips the switch back on. Don't wait until your legs give out. Don't assume your fatigue is inevitable. Sometimes the solution isn't more willpower, it's restoring the spark your body's been missing all along. Today, we've uncovered the power of 3 deceptively simple vitamins, nutrients that, when used correctly, don't just support your body, they can completely change the way you move, feel, and live. Vitamin D3 reignites the strength in your bones and muscles. Vitamin B12 restores the signals between your brain and limbs, helping you balance again. Vitamin B1, thiamine, fuels every step you take, turning food into energy your muscles can actually use. Together they form a powerhouse trio that doesn't just patch symptoms, it gives you back something far more valuable, control. But here's the part that matters most. None of it works if you don't take action. Checking your levels, choosing the right dose, taking your supplements at the right time, speaking with your doctor if you're unsure. These aren't small steps. These are game changers. So if your legs have felt heavier, if your balance has felt off, if fatigue has crept in and stolen the energy you used to trust, this is your moment. Rebuilding begins now. I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried D3, B12, or B1? Did you notice a difference in your strength or energy? Drop a comment below and share your experience. The more we speak up, the more we help each other. Thank you for being here. Keep fueling your body. Keep moving forward. One strong, steady step at a time.